Hi there and welcome back. To those who stuck with this is rebuild number 3, which is the Nakajima Ki-43, known commonly as an Oscar. And this one's in good nick, so you'll get to see after I do talk about it. And yeah, it's one I did again. Most of the ones that I've done that I'm putting back together again were done 40 years ago. Within a year of that, so it's a nice unit. Just needs a little bit of work and a little bit of upgrading. So I hope you'll follow the journey to getting this back onto display mode. Thank you. Right, let's have a look what we got to work with here. We got engine cowl, which is good, broken rear tail wheel, an engine that probably we could do some work on, like the Zero, and that. Need to find his other fuel tank, which is probably there. Propeller's in good nick, all marked up nicely. We just need some air. And reconnect the engine to the main part. Paint work on this is holding up good. Probably, what am I missing? The aerial receiver there, which is in front of the cockpit, which is a weird place to put it. Probably need to paint a new Japanese sun on there, and a new band around there. I might get some air spraying underneath. I'm going to leave that like that, I think, as is the other one. The fuel tanks to go on. There is not much detail at all in in this kit for the wheel bay. But the wheels are on, so that's a good thing. And as I said, there's some bands there that need to be painted on and put the rear wheel on. So we have a person in the cockpit and that's sealed. I'm not going to take that out, and no seat belts and all of that rubbish going on this time. And this Japanese insignia on the top of the wings is good. Did a lot of detailing on this, wear and paint, which comes off pretty well. So that's the project. Rebuild and redefine. Alright, I'm going to have a play with the engine. Not that it looks bad, but just going to straighten up some bit of detail. These struts are in the wrong spot, so put a bit of glue on them and straighten them up. I'm not sure whether I'll go the wiring thing, because when you look through there at the engine, you don't see too much engine. But then again, you didn't see too much engine either with the Mitsubishi Zero. Let's see whether or not what glue I used here. Oh yeah, pork crackle again. Humbrol, polystyrene, cement. More the Airfix stuff. That's pretty solid, that. So I won't be able to get pieces in underneath there. The copper pipe. We'll focus on that afterwards. I'll get this bit done first. Bit hard to see because it's black on black. Good. Give that one a touch. Time goes by when you're waiting for glue to dry. That's better. Yep. Alright, up you come. Right. Just want to do it. Is it necessary? It's a rebuild. It's not a. Okay. That was the successful nip. And the ring comes away. Now, how to get rid of all of that horrible glue residue without doing exactly what I just did. Sliced it. Right where I didn't want to. These are the reasons why sometimes you just shouldn't do it. Okay. Okay, got that off. Clean that up. Okay, careful of that. Right, they're all there. This ugly piece of attempt to hold this in position with heated plastic, which we'll have to pretty up a bit. A bit of a sand and probably a little bit of putty might. Pate. Get in there, let that sit. Okay, now what am I going to do with this ring? It's chipping off. Well, that super glue, the black super glue, made that section turn to putty. That was good. I wonder if I hit it with some more and it'll come off. Oh, there we go, that came out. Why haven't you glued together, you little horror? Alright, we shall go and cut some wire, copper wire. I got some wire, we're going to hang that off the ring, but to make it easier to get it into the thing, I have to drill some holes. So we've got the hole driller at 0.4 millimeters. Trying to work out where these spark plugs are. Yeah. Well, I think I need this. Oh, much better. Made a nice hole there. What I'm using is 8 amp wire for a fuse box. Measure, cut once, turn out 14 pieces. Now it doesn't look like those are double sided, so I'm just going to do the single runs. Could probably do some research, but how long is a piece of string? Now, recalibrate again. There with a little bit. Just bend there. Right, gives me at that bit. Now, top is the big flat piece. I got that one to remember. Oh, I didn't have that. Okie dokie. Now, that's the back. Just do it and don't position it and work our way around it to start with. There's no way in the world I'm putting 14 holes in that ring, and I know it'll disintegrate on me. What happened to my notepad that I had here? There it is. That could be an idea. Right. Let's mark this around. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, short, long, short, long. Okay, we got this one beaten. Yes, we have. Good. Beautiful. Now give them a copper colour. I don't need to do the engine again, but I can do that part there. Okay, that's that. That's the top. Did I not take that little bit of junk off there when I was doing this 40 years ago? Screw clipping, who didn't do that? Look at the junk, the residue. Okay, alright, well that's good, we'll call that quits, let that set. Tomorrow we'll plug it in the holes and I'll give that a coat of paint and plug it in the holes later. Alright, we're going to give a couple of things. We're going to do the nose part of this with a metallic blue, which is traditional Japanese style, to which then we will also do in there, because what I've been looking at, most of them are done that way, and even the underside of the wheel covers will do that. Now also I will be painting this a grey, which I've got open and stirred, and we'll grab a and where's the grab hole? That's a good place to grab. Down with, what's it called, an X13 metallic blue. Okay, let's see how that rolls out. That looks very much like what we saw in the restored aircraft pictures, not everybody else's model version. See, there's not too many original planes obviously left. So everyone's doing what they heard, what they saw, or someone off someone else's model. Someone's rebuilds, which is what I'm doing. Very smartly. I like it. It's a nice colour, I'll give it that. Right, let's see what we can do here. It's alright. Being careful not to I'll touch that up later. Okay. Being careful not to touch the yellow, which was what I was trying not to do. Beautiful. I've just looked down the bottom of that thing, which happened to the Mustang. I don't want to do it. That pork crackling blue residue. I know what happens when I start playing with that stuff. Put you aside there. I hate doing this stuff. But just that is a blob. Right, back to painting. Still, even in the other views of some of the shots, even the detail in here, they got one pipe running through there. Good, good, good. Bad. Missed it by that much. The edge on this. Come on, stay off the yellow, Willie. Let's go for the big hole. Straight over the pork crackle. Come on, get in there just on that spot. Not that anyone would pick up on it, but I'm here and I can see it, so therefore it has to be fixed on there. Good, no big tail wheel hole, so I put that there as well. Alright, so that's pretty good. Little bit of blending in there I got to do, and something on the legs, the undercarriage, but that doesn't turn, that one doesn't turn. Bugger. Alright, and we're not going in the cockpit, so that was the colour that it's going to be. This one now, put all the things back. That paint should be well and truly dry by now. Now I'll need to cut those, so I'll need that. Let's have a go. Find top, which is that one. Put that there. There. Oh, come on. Put the glue right there. Put a little around here too. Now, that's a good place as any to start, I suppose. Move this one out of the road. Because the paint that we're trying to attach to is still a little wet. But that's the general gist of it. So, come on, you've got to get one in. There you have it. One all the way around. Spark plug per head. Done. Looking fairly solid, fairly good on the colour. Again, that fits back on there nicely like that. We've got ourselves an engine. In fact, see, I got a bit of glue left there. We might try and remount the engine. Look here. Get rid of a bit of that. Right, top and bottom. Top goes there. Goes there like that. Top, bottom, engine, wiggle, and you're on. Looking like I bought one. Loving it. Chances are we had this dilemma and drama last time, trying to put a wheel on bloody a Mustang. And it goes on. That's a good question. And thanks for watching up to this point. We'll be continuing on in the next episode.